I'll make sure everybody's quick. We'll do some outtakes as well. Everybody, we'll do our checks. So I need to make sure. I might just sit out the picture a little bit because just I don't have to be in the video all the time, but I could be a bit of a cameo kind of appearance, you know, could it be a bit low key and just because. Yeah, camera's rolling now, so the camera's rolling. We'll do our checks. Lights are on, camera's rolling, hats are off. Now you get the hair down. Everyone's hair needs to be down. The hair down.
Hair down? Sure.
Yeah, get that down. When we put my shades on. I think I might have lost my shades. Sorry, 2 secs. Do that thing. I think I left it on.
Do you need to cut?
Yeah, I'll be in a sec.
Do you want to pick a cut on?
Yeah, I think it's yeah, let it roll.
Okay. Cool.
That's very kind of sweet.
Shades on. I won't maybe in the picture anyway, probably around the second so where's the sit here? And I'll display myself in the camera because we're at a different location for the change. So not the usual place, so everything looks slightly different today. No, I don't know if you'll see me very well, but if I'm not on the picture in this podcast, I can just chat from this way and have a sort of off podcast. And I also want to have the band on screen, obviously. But hey ho. So yeah, I think we just done something. We've done a kind of outtakes, I guess, if you want to say. So if you want to make a start, we normally do our checks, lights on, cameras on, hats off, hair down, everything, little picture. Yeah, and I think we're ready to make a start, guys. Do you want to introduce yourselves to the band in the episode? Because we actually got a bit of a milestone for this podcast. We're actually at the 100th episode.
Hey,
You guys
nice.
made it to 100.
Nice.
We'll do some fist bumps actually for the 100.
Yeah.
Let's try and do some fist bumps. And we're at a different location as well for the 100th episode. We kind of changed it up a little bit. New location, just for maybe this time only. Maybe it'd be another place to kind of use as well for podcasting. But yeah, so good way to start. Good way for the podcast. So you're the one and only Windsor Hotel, believe it or not. What a name for a band.
Oh, thank you, man. That's us.
And you guys are from Manchester, I like saying.
We're kind of a bit of a mixture. So these boys are in the Manchester area. Matt here is in Chester. I live in Austria. I live in Vienna.
Yeah.
So I just come over here whenever we have shows booked or recording studio sessions that we need to do.
That's sick indeed. So a bit over the place a little bit.
Yeah, it
It
is.
says on the Facebook page you're like from North London, funny enough, when I checked the Facebook page, I thought you guys were from London. But
We used to be, the band used to be occupied down there, but
You
these
might-
fellows moved northwards. I moved east, so to speak.
so they might have to change that to another location, but it's like a UK based band because they're all spread over a little bit, haven't
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
they? Yeah. So yeah, but it's a real pleasure to get you guys on the podcast, episode 100. I can't believe we're at a milestone. Really good milestone for you guys to actually we managed to hit so many episodes since we started this podcast about 3 years ago, nearly 3 years ago.
Nice.
And I'm just keeping it up and keeping it rolling and keeping as many as I can get on, keep it going and stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely, man. The only way is forward.
indeed it is, indeed. So you want to introduce yourselves to the role in the band then and tell what your background, what you do in the band.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Warren. I do the vocals, originally from America. I moved over to the UK in 2017, and that's where I met this fella. We started the band, and here we are now, 100th episode of the podcast. We're rocking it.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll get to 200 in a minute as well. So you guys could come on for the next milestone.
Oh, no, that's it. Thank you.
So can't believe at that number. But so good to have just come so far. I've had so many bands, I've had bands from the UK, I had a Norwegian band on quite recently as well, so that was
Awesome.
quite cool, so pretty dope, so everything, keeping it rolling, keeping the wheels going.
No, eh?
Do you want to introduce yourselves? What you're
Sure.
doing?
Yeah, I'm Liam. I play the bass. I founded the band with Warren back in 2017. We met at uni, and then brought Charlie and Matt on board later on.
I'm Matt, I play guitar. I've been gigging around sort of North Wales for a long while, and then ended up catching up with these guys when we both lost the same battle of bands. And we commiserated together.
Yeah, for the masses in that.
That's
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, because we do it here as well.
Oh, cool.
So we've had some Scottish bands that have come and played and went through Bloodstock.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
We've actually had a really cool band called Nothing Speaks. It just they won met for the masses this year. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
go down to Bloodstock this year, we'll catch them.
Nice.
If you like stuff like grungy, I'm guessing they sound like Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, very inspired. Just very good. I think they nailed the sounds indeed. Still a bit of grunge, but
Nice.
hey ho, they're on a roll now. Those guys, they started up a few years ago.
Oh,
I've actually got a wristband that I don't think you'll see that if you check that. I've seen it now, but I've had it on instead. So shout to Nothing Speaks.
Sick.
Yeah, I can't leave one off camera. I might be off camera and this when he walks us back. So
Okay.
I'll be off the camera. I'm on the host.
And then obviously we lost. We didn't even make it through the 8. None of us have ever made it to Bloodstock.
Yeah.
You're not getting the stop there.
No.
Not yet.
Maybe
Hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, one day.
next time maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your plans in the future, I guess.
Onwards and upwards, really, yeah.
Yeah, very much.
Keep it rolling.
Indeed, keep the wheels going.
Exactly.
And we have our beautiful drummer Charlie over here.
Yeah. I joined in 2019, so I guess like a couple of years after Liam and Warren founded it. But Liam and I have been playing music together since 2015. Back then we played quite shit, like pop punk music,
Yeah,
which is
music.
no longer accessible on the internet, so don't bother.
It was so
For good reasons.
it's heavy. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, we had no control of the songwriting.
Yeah.
yeah. Had a good time together though.
Like metalcore kind of stuff you guys are playing or something.
Back then, I guess, was it?
Back then, yeah. But
Yeah.
obviously now we're more hardcore.
Mm.
We're putting it out.
Yeah, hardcore. Yeah, it's kind of metalcore as well. It's really heavy.
Mm.
And you know, city spot as well. See, I saw you were saying some suits on the music videos. So
Yeah, try to keep it a little spicy in the visual realm, but what we try primarily to do is just to have a broad mixture of interests, both introspectively in regards to metal and externally. Like
Yeah.
poetry and horror films. We try to culminate it all into every aspect of what we do, whether that be visually or in terms of audio.
yeah, it's quite cool. But the music videos are great as well. It's got some like softer bits, and you've got like these wee bits as well. Bit breakdown, and then you come back again. It's great how it can go, but this super heavy stuff.
Oh, that's
You're
right.
definitely cooking anyway for sure.
Yeah, we're trying, man. Trying to keep the girth rocking, keep the energy high. Just keep on
Yeah.
pushing, man.
Right straight up.
Yeah.
Just get around. So you guys are playing Edinburgh tonight as well. Since I hit you guys up for the pod, so you guys are playing Edinburgh tonight. Legends, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
One of our music venues that has a lot of great metal bands that come and go. Well, it used to be called Opium, but it's called Legends now, so it's got some great bands. You're playing with a couple of Scottish bands as well. I think there's a band called Hype Circle.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the other bands.
Centralia.
Hateful.
That's one. Yeah.
You're like Hateball because they'll wear masks, you know, they all wear like, they could be like the Slipknot, you know, like
Yeah.
Loki guys the Slipknot, you know, mushroom head, you know, with all the
Yeah.
We've been wanting to play this way for a long time, and we're glad it's finally come. I mean, we love Edinburgh, we've all been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of these bands aren't from Edinburgh exactly, but they are from, most of the bands are Scottish. But I think Centurion are based in Glasgow, but
Gotcha.
Yeah.
they're quite heavy, they're like metalcore,
Mm.
groove metal.
Scotland in general has so many incredible metal bands here. I mean, you
Yeah.
have Party Can, you have Iniquitous Savagery.
You know Party Can, don't you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
They are incredible.
You can't beat them.
No, they're so much fun, mate. I really enjoy the theatrics they pull. I've only seen them live a couple of times, but it's been nothing, quite literally, but a party.
Look at that now, but they're playing like all over the world now, aren't they? Like America, then Sweden, then Czech Republic,
Yeah, they're all over the place. They've blown up quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, and they deserve it. Their musicianship is incredible. And if any band has any questions about the importance of marketing, I think they could use Party Canada as a case study. Everything they've done has been completely against the grain. Fun Toys R Us logo, silly Goonie song titles and album covers, and they're one of the top of the dogs on the food chain. They're fantastic.
One of the best bands out there, indeed. You can't beat them, like super out there. Also, now it's like there's a lot of other bands that really breathe from within, and you got bands like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And they embrace the scene. Whenever they have a show, it really feels more like a community than it does just going to a place to watch the music. They truly bring everybody in and make all parties feel involved. It's super fun.
They do. They bring the party along.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just the band, but the party as well.
Indeed.
They really do dance music as well. I think they open up with a dancey techno track, and then they just get in straight up breakdowns, and then.
That's the thing. In between the slams, you have to shake it at some point. Yeah, lady.
They do indeed. They just straight up do all that, get loads of stuff, loads of movement and that, mosh pits and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, so that's another big band from Scotland, but there's so many bands from here as well. So, you played Edinburgh before then, since speaking about Edinburgh, you guys played Edinburgh before? And
That's our first time in Scotland.
it's your first time in Scotland?
We've been wanting to be here for a long time, but
So it's been a hot minute then for you guys, so.
Yeah. Edinburgh's my favourite city in the world. I've been wanting to play here with the band since the band started. So it's quite a big bucket list thing to have ticked off. I'm juiced up for the evening. I can't wait.
Hell yeah. So how long you guys been a band then?
Since 2017, my math isn't so great, but
2017.
we met at the beginning of the uni year at Bangor University at some metal community meeting. It was called BRAMAS, Bangor Rock and Metal Society, and both of us are just antisocial nerds. He saw me sitting in a corner and he came up, started a conversation, had some common interests in heavy music, and just started jamming in his bedroom really with a practice pad and his unplugged guitar.
Yeah, that's how you start. You just start very low key and then build up, get together, jam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you had to be the drummer for this, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I was supposed to be the drummer initially, but we couldn't find any members for a long time, and then I had to go back to America for a bit. And then Liam found our original drummer, Martin, who was miles ahead of my skill set. And I could do vocals a little bit, and so that's when we made the switch and I started screaming.
Yeah, oh yeah. So how did you come up with the name of the band? Is that name on a hotel and you think it'd be in Austria or something? That's how the name came.
Kind of. It's a mixture between the poem called November Hotel by Phil Bowen and The Shining from Stephen King.
The Shining, yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the name. It's just quite a simple name then. But I do like the name. It stands out quite a bit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and like it's a lot of cute weird names out there from bands, isn't there?
Yeah.
I only heard about you just quite recently. I kind of look up from gigs and that, and then hit some bands up the podcast, and if they able to do things like that, that's how it's always a good thing to do with other bands.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we just go the flow of this podcast, so we can just fire away some questions and fire back questions back and forth.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah.
Do you know any bands, other bands like down your area as well? You know, any good bands and honourable mentions? Homies bands?
Yeah, I mean, to be frank, the list could go on and on and on.
And know you've had Beyond Extinction on the podcast, haven't you?
What's that?
Beyond Extinction, you've had on the podcast, haven't you?
Beyond Extinction, yeah. They've been on it a while back, but they came up from Stoke England Sea, I believe.
Yes.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
They were playing Edinburgh that night as well, so
Cool.
yeah.
We played with a band called Wraith on Thursday night. Highly recommend them. They're excellent.
What's that?
Wraith.
Right.
Yeah.
Via Torm as well. They have a bunch of new stuff they've been working on, and it's incredible. Blew us away the other night when we played with them in London. Truly fantastic.
What stuff did they play then?
They play like more hardcore, but it kind of has a thrashy element to it. But they have crazy, bordering like beatdown sort of breakdowns.
It's mainly a ton style a lot, but
Yeah, it's
straight up like that, like the old school ton style stuff. You know, that's kind of thrashy, halfway.
Yeah, they're just so energetic as well, and all of the members are absolute teddy bear sweethearts. We love sharing the stage with them any opportunity we can.
Yeah, I need to see them one day. They got any plans to come up to Scotland?
We would love to see them up here in Scotland. If we ever get the chance to orchestrate like a longer tour, I think they'd be in the running for it.
Oh, 100%.
For a spot. We love those dudes.
They should definitely come up here.
Yeah, I think they would go down well up here.
It definitely needs a lot more metalcore stuff. I mean, I know we get a lot of doom bands that come up here quite often, and strudge bands. Everyone's known for that now, I think.
Yeah.
So you got Goblin Smoker, and you've got bands like doom bands. The Goblin Smoker. You've got I think you've got a band called Wetzel King or something it's called. Wetzel King. I don't know if you know them.
I don't know those ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's the name. I think I'm not butchering that, but that's the band I'm thinking. They're quite strudgy, doomy, psychedelic. I know there's a few bands based here as well. King Witch, I think they're coming back. Edinburgh-based doom band. So they're super lucky. They're super dope as well. So I want to see them back again. See them again at some point. That's the way I did actually hear they're playing that gig in August. I heard in Edinburgh, King Witch. So that's returning back to their roots again. So I'm really looking forward to seeing King Witch. Should be sick, dude. Super sick. Should be good to see them again.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Yeah. So we I want to just double check the picture again and see if you guys are still in shot because we're still in shot.
Cool. Just get bathroom break.
What's that?
Get the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, can we still keep it going still, right?
Yeah.
So we can try to think which to start actually. Did you guys, you have a few songs out there, don't you? A few songs out there, don't you?
Yeah, so actually yesterday we released a new triple track EP.
Oh, has that just come out?
It just came out yesterday,
Actually just came out soon after this, not long after this podcast. So that's quite good then.
Yeah.
Check that out then.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a love letter to hardcore really.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit of a change in direction for us.
So you got like 3 songs or something, songs,
Yes.
1, 2, 3 you've got on that EP.
So that was to Burn Beneath the Spotlight. This one is called Overlook November. It's still the trilogy, though lower scale in regards to the theatrics. We just wanted to create something that was unrelenting, that was violent, that was aggressive, and that was a turn into a new direction, because we all love hardcore, but it's not something that we've really implemented into our music too much up until now. We've had 2 steppy parts before, we've had breakdowns before, but we haven't been so down the barrel about what we enjoy from those genres and bands like Terror and Minor Threat and Knock Loose are obviously incredible. But the list goes on, and it's something we wanted to emulate and something we wanted to just have fun with, because that's what we enjoy listening to, that's what we wanted to put forth. And Overlook November is 3 songs: Namesake Massacre, the title track Overlook November, and the middle track To Suffer Is To Breathe.
Hell yeah. I'll need to get that probably listen to that, so it's just like
The intention behind it was kind of just to try and write the most intense thing we could. So it's just
it's just heavy, isn't it? And
exactly.
Just as hard and as short as well as we can make it. There's absolutely no fat to it whatsoever.
I've got to try and vibe to that quite soon. So
yeah, it's one of the most proud pieces of music we've made that we're most proud of for a long while.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or ever.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, like Matt said, like we've really trimmed the fat off of this. It's just pure protein for 3 checks straight.
Yeah. So you might be playing some of that tonight then, and again at the game doing that, you might play some of that stuff tonight.
Yeah, we're playing all 3.
Yeah. I'll definitely look forward to seeing you guys when you come along to the gig. I should be along at the gig tonight, as I said earlier, so I really look forward to seeing you guys. It's always the case that you always get the odd band that never comes along sometimes, and then you get bands that do show up occasionally.
Absolutely.
No, it was sort of once in a blue moon you get the odd touring band, but most of the bands I have seen, there's a lot of bands that I do support in the grassroots scene.
Sick.
You know, I just like this, I like the vibe, I like the scene pretty much here. But you got Glasgow as well, it's got a good scene as well. Yeah, so it's quite a good scene there as well, and you've got a lot of death thrash bands that kind of vibe over there as well.
Yeah, we'd love to get into Glasgow at some point if we can.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic as well.
If you've not been to Glasgow before, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so I've been to Glasgow, yeah, I've never played.
you just visited Glasgow as a
That's right, yeah.
tourist and that.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I love Glasgow, it's great.
What did you do when you were in Glasgow?
I went to see actually, what's his name? The lead singer from Manson. He was doing a solo show there.
Oh yeah.
6 is one of my favourite albums of all time, so I played the whole thing in full. Great.
Who is that again?
Lead singer from Manson, whose name really annoyingly has just escaped me entirely.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
We need to see it, yeah, we need to see it on the pod. We need to try and figure that out actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he was playing at King Tut's.
King Tut's, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good venue as well
Great venue,
for your grassroots bands and that.
Yeah.
Some good metal bands there as well.
Definitely.
So, and did you just did you have a wee explore around the city as well?
Yeah, kind of exploring. So I've got some mates that live in Glasgow, so they kind of showed me around and showed me all the cool spots.
Yeah, there's a lot of good finds in Glasgow as well. I mean, it's a modern city. It's a bit more modern than Edinburgh is.
Yeah.
You've got in Edinburgh, you've got all the old town. It's all old stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I love the Edinburgh Castle as well. I've been up there a few times.
You've been out there as well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So, but you got half a seat as well, and you got all the hills up there as well. In Edinburgh,
Yeah.
for that. Now Glasgow doesn't have any hills,
Yeah.
so you're not really got any places to explore like green spaces. It's a bit more key over there, isn't it? But if you come in here, you've got a green space quite nearby.
Yeah. So we love to drive in because it's just views for miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of countryside on the way as well. Did you just take the motorway up, or did you just drive B roads, country roads?
Mainly B road, but A roads.
A roads, B roads, motorways, any roads. The Great North Road, maybe, as they say. Yeah, any road that goes up to Edinburgh, that's it. So there's a lot of nice views and
Yeah.
a lot of nice views up on roads.
Basically, went the way the computer told us.
Yeah, or the TomTom, or the Google Maps.
Yeah.
I don't even know if TomTom is still finding that actually getting off the rails a little bit. TomTom, everyone seems to use Google Maps now.
It's just easier, isn't
It used to be everybody remembers the voice of the TomTom, the Roman voice is always familiar. But I think Google Maps is a bit more accurate now, isn't it?
We were having this very argument in the car
We were,
just now.
yeah.
Matt's a Google Map skeptic.
it? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Was that a wee bit awkward getting to this location then?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you use Apple Maps.
We used Apple Maps, we ended up about like down the hill somewhere.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. We had to stop changing the plan also because this one was also available, so that's what I mean. We have to just
Yeah.
the other ones getting used to other events, so that's why I sort of changed it here, so it's a bit quieter and it's free, so that's the point. And so this could be another opportunity to use this place as well, yeah. But it's either way, it's on the sort of same direction as the one location, so it's handy. So we talk about a trip, what we're going on, a trip, as we say, we talk about this on the podcast quite a lot.
A trip.
Yeah, my drip, but we're wearing.
Oh, a drip.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Right.
This was always quite fun.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I think it makes sense to start with Warren.
What? Street whiz, nothing too crazy. It's just
You're all suited and booted.
yeah, just a 3-piece suit, waistcoat, blazer, some slacks, tasty little slip-ons because I hate laces. But before I changed into this, I was wearing just a t-shirt from the brutal death metal band Too Violently Vomit, just scourged. But yeah, most of what I wear is just slam t-shirts and
slam t-shirts.
yeah, exactly. And if I'm in my house, primarily I'm wearing my SpongeBob pajama shorts that are purple.
Really?
Yeah, they're comfortable, they're aerodynamic, they're breathable, they get the job done, they're the peak of fashion. Love them.
Like a onesie kind of thing.
No, just the shorts.
Just the shorts.
Yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick on my bum cheeks, and then I have Cephalotripsy or Putrid Pile up yonder. Just comfortable. It gets me going. When I see myself in the mirror wearing SpongeBob and Slam, I get rock hard. I get so pumped. It's just fun. Yeah, if it's not comfortable and if you don't like seeing yourself in it, what's the point? Just have fun with it.
Has been a minute since I last bought SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got him tuning in, mate.
Yeah, I need to watch some more SpongeBob again.
Yeah, dude. Crank
I've
it
been
up.
watching Rick and Morty quite a bit. Me and my homie watch Rick and Morty quite a bit.
Yeah, Rick and Morty is fun as well.
Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah, intellectual silliness.
It's one when you spoke a lot of jokes that you kind of want to watch it and it's a bit chilled.
Exactly.
Kind of that sort of programming, you know. You feel me?
Indeed. One of my favorite activities when I was in my first year at university was turning on Rick and Morty and then just fat fucking any food in the vicinity that I could possibly find. Even if I had to like dig under my bed and find some old chips or something. Just a good time.
Hell yeah. Well, I used to watch that, just watch that. I watched a few episodes. I mean, it's funny actually to watch it, but they're very short in that. But if you go on it's Adult Swim, isn't it? Song, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
It's the same with Metal Operates as well. I used to watch that.
That too, yeah.
That was sick. I don't know if they'll stop making it anymore actually, because me and my other homie watched it as well. Yeah, so we did quite into that for a while.
I heard there's a rumour there's a new season coming back. But that might be good.
I hope they do actually. I hope they do get a new series out because
Brendan Small is just an incredible musician as well. It's underneath all of it, it's hilarious, and he's just an insanely talented guitarist.
it's Cotscrown, isn't it? It's actually Cotscrown that does the vocal, is the singer, isn't it? Vocalist and
It's a Brendan Small, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Corpse Grinder has done some guest characters, but he's not Nathan Explosion. He's not the dude, so to speak. But still fantastic.
Yeah, I've not watched that for a while. Yeah, Metal Operates, but it's such a good cartoon. I hope they do a reboot as well. Yeah, we're getting off track. We're on track, aren't we? That's what I do all the time. We'll just talk by one. I've actually got a very cool shot off camera. If you don't see me, Fatal Juice, an English death metal band. They played Edinburgh as well. Fatal Juice. So I should have showed it on the camera, but I'll show it now if you want to see Fatal Juice. That's my trip. I'm going to be doing this all the time on this episode. I'll be getting off and just showing my trip. Got my Vans, and I got my golf shorts on today with the braces. So yeah, if you want to see what I'm wearing, got these on. Got my Vans socks as well with the skulls in it. So kind of a slash skateboarder metalhead.
Yeah.
That's kind of my trip. So that's kind of skateboarder and a bit of metal also at the top.
It's a cozy mixture.
It is indeed. I'll be hopefully doing a bit of washing on this tonight. And I've got my nail varnish as well.
Oh, we're good.
So that'll be staying on for the night as well.
Or
Hell yeah.
how about you, Charlie? What are you rocking?
Just some plain old trousers. We try and wear not like similar clothes, but the same kind of like appearance, I guess. But like I can't wear Doc Martens or anything fancy and drum in them, so I just go for like trainers.
Yeah.
But I might change this top later. I'm not sure, but at the minute I'm wearing a t-shirt for a band called Clip Drip. It's spelled CLTDRP. They sort of like they get pushed into like the math rock kind of area, but I think they label themselves as like electro punk or something. But they influence us all. They're a really good band. We saw them a few months ago in Manchester. They were supporting Bob Dylan, and yeah, they're really sick.
Can we shout to those guys then? Shout to those guys then.
Yeah, play good. Yeah, they're good.
Are they almost like protest the heel a little bit? Do they sound similar?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who to compare.
I'm not sure I'll be able to compare them to anybody. They're just great.
Yeah.
I need to check them out as well. So.
Yeah, super good.
Yeah. I'm also wearing a t-shirt.
Is that a cat?
It is a cat. This is the world's a beautiful place now. I'm no longer afraid to die. But that seems a bit morbid to put on a t-shirt, so it's a cat. Yeah, saw them at Outbreak 2 years ago.
Last year.
Last year. And they absolutely blew me away. I became an instant fan. Didn't really know much about them before then, but they sold me hook, line and sinker straight away. And then I went and got this shirt from the merch stand and kind of shoot the guitarist ear off for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
They're great, yeah.
When you
strongly recommend.
So much shout to those guys as well. What are they called, sorry, the band?
The world's a beautiful place and I'm no longer afraid to die.
That's that name, that's all name for a band.
That's the whole name. Yeah.
Well, I don't forget them on the podcast, how you even get the title one.
Yeah.
The longest band name out there. Does it sound like it?
Pretty close, yeah.
I don't know if that's actually a band name at the end of the day. It doesn't sound like if we've got in a band as a band name at the end of the day, but
Yeah, that's what they are, yeah.
yeah, sounds like it could work out anyway in the meantime
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, good shout.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I'm in my stage as far as well, which is just a bunch of shit I've bought off Vinted, my vegan docs, but when I'm not doing stuff for the band, I'm fairly predictable, just being cargo trousers and Vans and generally a Marken t-shirt.
And a hat.
And a hat, always a hat. Yeah, never a cap or a beanie.
Yeah, just chilling that a little bit, so
Yeah.
that's the. I do a bit of skateboarding as well. Do any of you guys do a bit of skateboarding? We take it with skateboarding.
Yeah, that's me. I've been skateboarding my entire life. Ever since I was a small kid, I've been at it. It's way too much fun. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, I've just got back in it again. You know,
Nice.
Well, I've done it for a few months on and off, but just if I ever get some momentum and get some motivation, then
No doubt. Edinburgh is a challenging place to skate. The spots are nice when you find them, but man, the terrain is tricky.
yeah.
My buddy Aaron and I took a trip up here a few years ago just to try to street skate around. And we tried to skate a couple of ledges adjacent to the Royal Mile.
Yeah.
So tricky. I mean, the spot was
Sketchy,
great,
isn't
but
it?
a bit sketchy, but it's just wild. It's a different sort of atmosphere and challenge up here.
You
So
do,
the skaters who are local, who are killing it, poof.
you do actually have Bristol Square as well in Edinburgh, which is a wee skating spot in the university.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that, so, but I'm at Skateparks these days, so I'm always just vibing there, just chilling there. If I can get the time you do a bit of skating, but
Yeah, that's where we did most of our skating last time. Aaron and I were up here, was at the university. They had a stair set there, they had a few ledges, a lot of relatively smooth flat ground. It was sick, it was a good time.
Just what kind of skateboard do you actually, what skateboard do you have?
Right now I'm currently on a Habitat Deck 825
825.
149 independent trucks.
Indie trucks and that?
Yeah, exactly. They're the hollows, which is nice. I've never skated hollow trucks before, but I'm digging it. Then Spitfire Formula 4, I think they're 53 millimeters. And then just Shake Jump, Triple OG bearings, Shorty's hardware, mod grip. That's the whole setup, really.
That's cool.
How about yours? What do you
I actually don't know actually. Mine's just from Route 1.
Oh, wicked, nice.
One of their shops, you know, and you get a few of their shops in I think in the UK, but
Yeah, they have a good selection.
yeah, I don't actually know my skateboards in and out really.
Oh, that's understandable.
I should actually, but I'm not that sort of one that actually knows the skateboards that well, you know, I only know a lot of it, so.
Yeah, it's not necessary. So long as you're riding around having fun, that's really all that matters. I'm just an absolute nerd and love to know the small shit details.
Yeah, like I'll try and just stick whoever's everything, everyone's good in that, but
Yeah, it's good. It's a good skateboard. It's a standard launch, 7.5-inch skateboard. It does the job. It's got soft wheels and that.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah,
Nice.
so not the hard wheels, you know. I don't know. I just chose that one because I just asked the staff. Figured it was a better ideal board to use rather than go for a harder, you know, one that's like a bit more hard. So yeah, it's quite good. It's a good board. Does the job. It's comfortable. Does the job.
Yeah, that's what matters really. As long as it functions and you feel cozy on it, you know. The schematics are up to everybody else's preference.
Yeah, that's right. So I did skating during the pandemic. First lockdown, I did a bit of skating, and then I stopped it, and then I got back in it again this year.
Oh, fair.
So I'm going to stick with it if I can get motivated enough to do it.
That's
You know, maybe some homies will come and chill as well, but we'll see what happens. I can only do what I can fit in the time. So.
Yeah, of course. And if it's still open, Edinburgh has a fabulous indoor skate park as well.
No, that's shut down now.
Oh, is it?
Transgression back, you're thinking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, it is.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a shame they just decided to shut down out of nowhere. But
When did it close?
Shut down, I think, the year before last. I think.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So I think that's what's been. I don't know if it's just wasn't doing well enough for itself, so they decided to.
It's a tricky market. I mean, skateboarding, even though has a high percentage of people who partake, it's not a sustainable business model, so to speak, particularly in regards to indoor skate parks.
Yeah, but I need to invest more in indoor skate parks because I know all the skate parks are outdoors. And this is left from that now.
Yeah, absolutely, particularly up here in Scotland.
Yeah, I actually went to this like skateboarding jam, the skate jam thing they did in Glasgow quite recently, and they actually DIY skate park.
Oh, sick.
So they actually had like bands playing
Oh, that's
skate park, but the weather was a bit unpredictable. It rained, so they started, and then the microphones I think went tips up a little bit. So the mics went straight, I think, and then the bands were just playing, but no vocals are coming out.
Oh shit.
So I think that's what I heard, and I don't know. I mean, I think they must have sorted that out. I didn't say for the full day, but it's an all day thing. I mean, I actually did have a T-shirt on actually on the last episode. It's got Wrestling Lands 2025, and it has the skateboarder with all the bands on the skateboard and all the metal band and the cap on. And all the band, drinking all the beer in the bottom as well. So
that's
it's a sick shot.
Yeah.
So if they do that again,
typical skate rat shit.
What's that?
Just typical skate rat shit.
Yeah.
Beer, shredding, metal, skulls.
That's it. I'm vibing that as well. Skating, metal.
Yeah.
That's it. Thrashing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've got the cap. I got one of those indie caps as well. Independent caps as well.
Oh, sick.
You know, so it does the job. You know.
Yeah, on my kneecap here, I'm not going to take my clothes off, just warning you. But on the kneecap here, I used to work for a skate shop called Modern Skate and Surf.
Modern skating stuff.
Yeah, back in Michigan. And so it was the local shop I went to since I was a small kid growing up. And I have a tattoo here of the Thrasher scapegoat pentagram, but instead of Thrasher it says Modern, and instead of the 3 6s on the goat's forehead it says 517. Which was the area code to call them back
was it, really?
Yeah.
It's the shop, it's got the name, it's got the Thrasher logo, but it's got under different name, is that what you mean? So,
yeah, exactly. It's essentially just a Thrasher rip, but with the skate shop's name.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can still see me up like that, I have the picture of the thing, but yeah, I think that's dope to sort of see lots of these skate shops. I mean, there's a few skate shops here, but skateboarding in America is huge as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to the new Tony Hawk's game coming out as well.
Yeah,
that's
so much of
a remake of the 3 and 4 is coming out.
Yeah.
I've taken it to a skateboard. Is there any EL skates as well? Any EL guys?
No, I tried a little bit when I was younger, but I was too scared to break my legs. So.
I felt once, called it a day there and then. I was about 6, so I was in my skating career.
You shredded for a while.
A little bit. I damaged myself as well.
Did they have skateboards in Norwich?
Yeah.
Or was it just like
It was just a muddy hill.
Yeah.
With some wood.
The wheelbarrow.
Yes. No, where I grew up, where I lived when I was sort of before 18, was they had a really good skate park that they built right around the corner, and it was one of those things where it was great when they put it in, and then it got absolutely shredded and started to get all rusty, and people were damaging themselves and getting cuts up and when they fall over and stuff like that. And then it went back after I was much older, concrete, the whole thing was just concrete. It was really sad. Yeah.
I think that happens a lot of skate parks just go down, don't they? After a while, don't they? All the bits rust and all the stairs and all that. You see all the wear and tear on them. The next skaters that will just come and just shredded it, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
It depends a lot on the material. Where I grew up in Michigan, the winters are horrible, but we had some more modular skate parks built in a couple cities away, but they survived decades somehow. Don't exactly know what magic they were using, but they held true. They were sound.
We do have Webby Skate Park as well, Livingston Skate Park as well in West Lothian. No, I think that's the one that Tony Hawk's went to.
Oh, sick.
Webby Skate Park or Livingston Skate Park. So actually just outside Edinburgh, a little bit West Lothian, you've got Livingston, which is a town, big town.
Yeah.
It's more like a shopping town, you know, like you've got big shopping centres there.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not like that sort of town, you know, shopping out town, you know. You want to go to shops.
No doubt.
Big shopping centres. It's got the skate park, but it's not got like any high streets or any streets. The high streets as much. It's just got all houses mainly.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a
Yeah.
shopping mecca, I guess. But
No doubt.
big mall, just a big mall. It's huge.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah.
Backside flip a curb, go get a big old pretzel at the mall.
You could really just go in the mall, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, about that, eh?
Indeed.
Probably a lot of skaters that just vibe chill there, probably.
Probably, unless it's a Paul Blart Mall Cop situation where you have Mike V swooping in 50-50 and ledges trying to steal the fucking bagels.
I'm not staying mall cop. That film you're talking about.
Yeah.
I used to watch that back in the day.
So good.
It's so funny, actually.
Peak cinema.
I used to watch that. I think it was I was still at school when I watched it in cinema. I went
Oh,
to school
sick.
trip to see it, I think.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's dope. So, I do like to spot like the smaller skateboarding scene. I know there's some of these YouTuber skaters. We're just turning this in a skateboarding podcast now. This is what we do. Even we've got a whole band and we just talk about skating. Yeah, I follow like Addy Addison as well. He's got some cool stuff.
Yeah, he's wild. His style is really unique.
Yeah, he's just super chill as well.
Yeah.
He's one of we've done the Olympic Games, wasn't he?
I don't
2020
know.
was it?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch the Olympics, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he was on the 2020 Olympic Games. That's the only thing I know about. So he has a bit of a name, I guess, but then he does make a few video appearances. So some of these skateboarding YouTubers that just come and just film skaters.
Yeah, for sure.
They just show up and that and chill and slide and peace out after.
Yeah, just hanging out, showcasing the culture.
Hell yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I think we'll maybe go back on track again and we can chat about more stuff about the band again. So you got a few you played loads of gigs in the UK then, in Edinburgh.
Quite a few, yeah. We've done, I'd say most of our gigs in London at this point, but we've played in Wales quite a few times. That's where we formed at University in North Wales, and then we moved sort of down to London, branched out a little there, and moved into Brighton, Bedford, Bristol,
Derby.
yeah, Manchester quite a lot now as well. I think
You've been all over the place, eh?
Yeah,
Indeed, yeah.
Bridgewater as well.
So you just hit up some of these venues while when you've been moving around. Did you hit some of the venues to play some gigs? When you just be loving at these places, do you hit some of the big things?
So these were places that we've toured.
Yeah,
So
you're doing these venues. That's big, yeah.
We just finished 2 days. We played in London on Thursday, and we played in Manchester last night, which is a ridiculously hard venue. I think all the bands really struggled. And Matt filled in for the band after us as well, so he was pretty much dead.
So did 2 sets back to back.
We had a bit of a heat wave. That's probably what the problem was.
That was insane.
Yeah.
We got home and wrung all of our clothes out. It was just
gross.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was just a sauna up top. It was.
I was just strange that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because we've not had that. Most of the time we've not had very many hot days. I mean, even when I was in Italy quite recently last month, I was in Italy for a holiday and I didn't use the AC there, so it was that cool. It was actually not too hot there in the apartment that we stayed in. So didn't use the AC, was obviously room temperature, was quite cool,
Nice.
comfortable. Because I think where the place was, it was probably under shelter. I mean, under not getting sunlight, you know. So it probably made sense that the room was a bit cooler.
Yeah.
But when I was at the venue yesterday, I was at a gig last night actually when this was recorded. I went to see a separate tribute band. They were playing like KLCD, I think. So,
Nice.
but they had it was Bannerman's bar, so they actually had apparently the AC was probably on full cold. That actually was like really nice. And outside it was like heat. I feel like it feels like you're abroad. That's how it felt. That's like I had the AC on a few places when I was on vacation a few times in the past. I would put the AC on the lowest it could go and just let it do its thing, and then you go outside and then you feel the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like yesterday.
So it was like walking upstairs in Lionsden yesterday. It was cold outside and you just walk up and get blasted by the sea.
Yeah.
Indeed, a bit strange day the weather. The weather's playing up a bit lately, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bonkers. Unpredictable, but we'll manage regardless.
Yes.
So he did a play last night. He was playing last night and talked about bands, floating bands. all
Yeah,
over.
so we opened, and then it was Pulse, followed by us, who Matt filled in for, and then we had it was Echelon and Rosenbridge headlining.
That's cool. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, good lineup.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
fun.
really
And Rosenbridge are also originally from North Wales, and so we were kind of in our infancy when they were still mulling around the scene. And we haven't played a show with them for at least, I would say 3 years. Yeah,
As much as that.
yeah, 4 or 5 years, and it really felt like a full circle moment. We could hang out with them, see them play, see their new songs, and a bunch of our old friends from North Wales came out, and it really just felt like a big gathering of the homies. It was a real good time.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
lovely.
It was amazing, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think tonight will be good as well because I know I'll see some bands I know and some homies that I would know as well.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know those bands from.
Yeah, we're excited to make some new friends tonight. We don't know too many people up in these parts, but we're very much looking forward to meeting all the bands, the people coming out to see the show, the promoters,
Yeah.
everybody. We're really excited to mingle, as it were.
Mango.
Yeah.
I'll be hopefully along tonight as well, so I'll get some, hopefully get some good moshing and good headbanging and all that going tonight. So
Yeah, we'd love to have you, man.
I'm going to
Come on
come
in.
along for sure. I just actually just bought my ticket actually for this gig, so I wasn't
Nice.
sure if it was sold out, but I've got one, so thankfully I'll be down.
Sick, man.
See you in the pit.
Yeah, it's going to be super dope as well. So you played London the day before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one Thursday.
Well, venues, by the way, just to mention venues.
That was New Crossing. We've played for a couple of times before, but it's good. It's a real like hub for the metal community, I think.
Yeah, we got there and we realised that Terror had played the night before.
Yes.
So we're unbelievably excited.
Terror.
We
Yeah,
did
we'll have to set this, to be honest, so we nicked it.
yeah. So we kind of they felt like big shoes to fill the day after Terror played there.
Indeed, yeah.
And the stage was like, I don't know if it was the Terror had been there before, but it was like all bits of it were missing.
That feels like Terrace handiwork, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they just literally destroy it or something? Because it was that must have been so many picks going off on washing.
Yeah, I imagine so, but they love a good stage dive in the Terror crowd.
Okay.
So yeah, it was pretty wild.
Oh, we have to pay. It must have been a lot to get it all sorted out. If it's a bit of a mess, the venue,
Oh, the venue's great. We love the
All the-
games in. Yeah.
all the drinks and that, and all the stuff that's laid down from the night before.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the New Cross Inn is very much a party venue.
Mm.
You have people all over the place spilling drinks, moshing, having fun, and they get, well, just like Terror, they get massive, crazy bands in there regularly.
Yeah.
And it's quite a small room and a small, intimate stage.
That's
So it gets real messy,
That's definitely-
real quick. It's a lot of fun.
It's one of those great venues where like it's got such a rep that bigger bands like Terror will come from overseas, and they also massively supported grassroots like,
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah.
So when we were a lot younger than we are now, we were still playing there, and they were allowing bands of our kind of stage to come on and have a go. So it
We
really
take
helps.
it to the Blackout as well.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Blackheart's an incredible venue also.
Yeah, good time.
And does that happen? That's kind of like one of the sort of main grassroots venues in London. The Crossing, is that one of the main venues?
I would say it's definitely one of the hot spots for, you know, our type of music and adjacent genres. And like we mentioned earlier, they get crazy bands in there. Like Beyond Extinction, our friends, they've played there several times.
They played there as well.
Yeah, the first time we played New Cross Inn, we were main support for Organectomy, the slam band from New Zealand,
Oh hell yeah.
who were incredible.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah, and they've had Within Destruction there,
Within
they've had
Destruction,
Jesus
oh,
Peace
yeah.
playing like
Yeah.
matinee shows. It's insane.
Lots of slam bands that played there as well then. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
I
That's
bet-
what I mean by it being a real hot spot. Just like the Black Heart, the slam festivals which go on there have such high caliber bands. It's pretty insane. Like Amputated and Cranium, Coxopus Mutation play there all the time. Crepitation also.
Yeah, that's some good names out there.
Mm.
I mean-
Came over from France as well, like the Black Heart.
Yeah, Beneath Obsidian Skies. We played with them at the Black Heart as well, with Postmortem Promises and Heated. And that was a very fun show. Heavy ass lineup.
So definitely one that is cooking on bands for sure. But, do you want to talk about some other things? Probably be close enough wrapping it up soon, I guess.
Yeah, probably just. Well, firstly, thanking you for having us on. It's a
Yes.
real pleasure. We've never done a podcast before, so
Yeah,
yeah, we're thankful to you for the opportunity
It's been
to
good.
speak about all this. And
it's been good. I mean, I knew I did see you guys are playing in and so why not just set you guys up for that podcast between thereabouts and that to please leave that in for a gig or after a gig, you know. So
Yeah.
it's always had to kind of had to sort of track every band down, but you know. You can just get as many bands as you can, but it is hard to track them all down.
yeah, absolutely. And you know, that's one of the reasons why we're thankful for this, because we don't really get asked to do interviews too much. It happens every now and again, but yeah, we're incredibly grateful for you for the opportunity, and as well as all the listeners tuning in. And
Yeah,
in regards to messages, I would say if you guys have the time and willingness, feel free to check out Overlook November. 3 blistering tracks. It's collectively the most proud we've ever been of any of our music
and you might
to
have
date.
it. You might have it out in your merch table as well, or selling it out. You might have some CDs or merchandise for the.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
merchandise as well. Tons of t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, pretty much whatever you need, we got you covered. And you know, we have social media, we're on pretty much everything, our music is everywhere, and
Yeah, you got
give Overlook November a spin, let us know what you think.
you got any skateboarding. You're in any skateboarding videos, then you can always check out as well.
I wish, man, I'm not good enough to be featured in any wild videos, but my buddy Yannick and the Dual crew in North Wales, I've skated with them a bunch when I was still living in North Wales, and those guys are the homies. I love them.
They might be on Thrasher magazine or something. Then.
Jasper might be. Jasper Clow. He's
Maybe.
insane. He's ridiculous. And all of those dudes down there, Rob, Jasper, the other Jasper, Yannick, Andy, the whole crew up in North Wales is fantastic. I love those dudes. They're incredible.
That's sick, man. I need to get some homies to skate. You know, I just got back into it, as I say. You know, I need to look out for some homies to skate with.
Yeah.
I did actually see one of my homies yesterday, actually, at the gig last night in Bannerman's. My homie Phil, he skates as well. I managed to bump. He was away. I think he was on vacation recently, so that's why I actually went a hot minute. So,
Oh, fair.
so I might, me and him might link up and do a bit of skating. There'll be some homie skate then.
Yeah.
He can hit me up, you know. We'll do some skating. They're actually opening up a new skate park on Edinburgh, I noticed as well. So I'm really hoping to get down there one day.
No
There's a
doubt.
few outdoor skate parks. It's another outdoor skate park, but I'll be hopefully getting a lot of that probably in no distant future. Maybe the next
No
few
doubt.
months, maybe when the construction's done.
No doubt.
Because I think they're doing construction at the moment, so
Yeah.
so
That'll
it's-
be fun when it finishes, though.
Yeah.
That'll be
They
exciting.
might do like a wee celebration ceremony, you know, have all
Yeah.
a wee skate jam, you know. or
Indeed.
something. I need to look out for that, see if they do you know, I presume we would do a wee jam, maybe a wee skate jam, just to celebrate the opening of the skate back, you know, like a wee assembly, but I'm hoping. I need to look at if I try and look out on the skate, finding any skateboarding kind of following pages, I can probably track out the date when they're opening up that part.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure the social media is quite rich in regards to that sort of information.
I think so, yeah. So I'll keep my eyes peeled for.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And if the stars align next time we're up here, and if I have my board with me, because traveling is always a bit tricky, yeah. Let's catch a session, play a game of skate, get to party.
Do you got skating like do you pay the skate sale and get all the numbers in?
Oh, that'd be gnarly. Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be fun.
You should do that. We should do that.
Yeah, Twitch streamer.
Yeah, do that. I watch some homies doing that. I follow this YouTuber called Snappy as well. Snappy the Snatch. So he does skateboarding.
Oh, that's.
He's a kind of like goth, kind of metalhead. He wears a Misfit shirt on. But he's very cool. He's quite emo-y and got the nail varnish and line that. You should check out Snappy. He calls himself Snappy on YouTube. So
yeah, we'll give him a Google.
Yeah, he's fun.
Back to the Airbnb.
Yeah, he's from the US as well. So you might come here one day. You never know.
We could
Yeah,
give him a call.
give a shout out to him.
Yeah.
We'll just turn this into a skateboarding podcast. So we have we chat about something else. Maybe why don't we just check the
Yeah, we might need to wrap up fairly soon.
Yeah.
Get out to the
Yeah, we're still almost out of time anyway, but
I'll just give a wee thank you for taking the time to come on do this podcast. Went to the hotel, episodes 100.
Thank you very much.
We made it to 100. It's so good to get to that number now.
Definitely.
Just the next target will be 200 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to get so many bands. I'll be probably getting a bit of a roll, getting some bigger names on, maybe touring bands.
Yeah.
So maybe bands for the ESA, maybe even skateboarders.
Yeah.
We should do that. I should tag in some skaters to come on this podcast sometime.
Indeed.
Addy Addison.
That'd be fun.
Well, it's been a real pleasure getting you guys on. Why don't we just quickly do my outtakes. Thanks again for watching the Hats Off Way Down podcast. Episode 100 was the Winter Hotel. Make sure to like, comment below, subscribe, hit the bell notification. On our way for this is live as we'll get to this sooner or later, but make sure we get to it on the road to 400. So, and if you want to check out our YouTube channel, CM Headbanger in the description box will be for my video game stuff. It's the usual idea about gaming and buy gig stuff on the CM Headbanger channel, so I'll leave that in the description box. There's the slide as well. I've not put anything up there for a while, I keep saying that's just a channel I've just put on the wayside, the back burner, so the videos might be quite old now, but last video I put up there was probably about a year ago, so but I do a lot of gaming stuff and gig stuff, but that's the other channel. But yeah, real pleasure to get you guys on. Before we just end it off, we'll do some fist bumps.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, man.
Well, I'll be off the camera on this one, so then I'll just sign off. I'll just say if you want to see peace out for signing off, that would be that's the kind of sign.
Thanks for giving us your time. Stream Overlook November. Watch it on YouTube. We're Winter Hotel. Charlie, Warren, Lena, Matt. Thank you again so much for having us. We'll see you next time.
peace out, guys.
Take it easy, mate.
See you later.
You too, guys. Thank you.